A lot of women out here think they could talk down to a man and expect a man to still be a man.
Exactly.
You can't talk down to a man and expect a man to still be a man. You can't sit there.
He's gonna be how you want him to treat him.
Right.
Like,
you want him to be a king, but you're not treating him like a king. You know, as much as we say men abuse women, women abuse men too.
All the time.
Like, literally, I have friends that's, you a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
You a fuck boy.
I feel like
you no good.
Verbally abuse men.
Verbally abuse men.
And you're breaking them down. And who knows what they went through as a child, breaking them even farther down. Like, how can they even?
Well, how can you expect a man to be a man if you don't treat them like a man or you don't treat them like a king? Mm-hmm. You know, you just. I feel like as women, sometimes we lose sight of that, especially in arguments or when we upset, when we don't get our way. We think that the best way to hurt this man is by breaking his manhood down. Why do women stay with men that they abuse, them like that don't even look at as men?
Because it definitely becomes a power and control thing at that point, because I feel like a lot of women do want control and do want power. They say they want a king, but do they even know? They might not even know what a king looks like. Yeah. A lot of women seek to control men or seek to control their whole outcome or the situation, and that's why a lot of women don't have men.
I'm so scared to be in a relationship because I'm so scared of seeing what other people do to their spouse. Like, I see people literally break their spouses down, but then expect their spouses to be 100% in all of them. How? How can you do that? How can you sit there and just make this man feel so low or so belittled? What's a healthy way of treating your king? Because when I look at a man, and again, maybe this is 1900 type of way, but I want to cater to him. I want to cook for him. I want to make sure the house is clean. I want to massage him. I want to, I want to treat him like a king. Like, that's how I view a man that I find to be important to me, until you make me not treat you like a king.
It starts from the beginning. It starts from the foundation, like you said. Like, you go into it like this. If this is who I'm dealing with, this is how you're going to be treated.
Yeah. So you saying that you should walk into it with expectation, like, look, I want a king. This is what I'm expecting. Can you be this type of king to me?
And if you're not, okay, it's okay that you're not going to be compatible. It's okay that you might not work. Like, for instance, like, I've had a situation where, like, I wanted to treat this man like this, but he wasn't even allowing me to. You know what I mean? He wasn't allowing me to, and it's like, yo, bruh, I want to show you who you are, who I see that you are. You know what I mean? But
that's a topic on its own.
But maybe it just wasn't meant to be or whatever. He just didn't want that from me, but I really wanted to show him that.
You know, I'm dating. Yeah. But there's this guy, and I don't know if it's the simple fact that I can't get him.
That's what it is, because that's what it was.
But it's like, I want to treat him like a king. I want to show him the world, like, do you not see me? I'm a queen. Yeah. But sometimes you can't force somebody and not even see you. That particular king isn't your king.
Exactly.
So he's not going to see you.
But you got to be okay with it.
Yeah.
But it's so hard.
It is hard.
When you're like, wait, no, let me
And it makes it bad for the next person. Yeah. Because to be honest.
On both parts.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Because I walk into it and I'm like, I'm not about to treat this next man like a king. He don't deserve all my breakfast.
Exactly.
My good meals I cook, my New Orleans cooking. He don't deserve all my New Orleans juice. He just don't deserve it. You know what I mean? But then who's to say this really isn't my king that's standing in front of me because the last one wasn't for me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But I do feel like, okay, if I look at you like a king, I expect you to see me as a queen. And if you don't see me as a queen, then let me take a step back.
Take a little step that way. Ultimately, like, your vision or your mindset has to go into there, like, I'm gonna treat this man like a man. Like, I feel that a man should be treated, or I feel like I know how I want to be treated. That's how I'm going to go in there. If you you don't go into it like that, then I don't think that it could possibly work.
I don't know if it could grow once you cross that line.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
once you cross that disrespectful line where you take that man out that man, I think it's a wrap. And I see so many people that I know that still stays in these type of relationships, and it's like, where do you see the growth going? How can somebody turn back? And maybe it's possible, but how can someone go back to feeling 100% with you when you have broken them down to feel half of what they really are?
We see all over the internet, like, oh, king this, queen that. You see all that, but in your everyday life, Like you're liking these things or you're commenting like yes, sis, yes, but in your everyday life you're not doing that. Then
you're not doing things to make him treat you like a queen.
Yeah, like that's how your relationship's gonna be. Like the guideline is to go into it and treat this man right. Treat that man right. Yes.
So when the lines do get when the lines do get crossed, and then you're placed in this position where you've disrespected this man that you're with, do you believe there's a comeback at all? Do you think that there's some way, somehow, that disrespect can be diminished, and we could bring it to a core, like, okay, we respect each other, we both value each other now. You think it could get to that point?
I feel like it can. I mean, if you guys are strong, I feel like it can. A lot of times, no one looks at themselves.
There was this guy that I was dating. He was on his shit, and then he hit a certain point in his life of his age, and shit started to fall apart.
Yeah.
And he started to not feel like a man on his own. But for me, I kept sitting there trying to build this man up, regardless of how low he felt. And I'm building him up, and I'm building him up, and I'm building him up. Ultimately, I realized that I was only breaking myself down by trying to build him up.
You kind of feel like if you're building this person up, like, it kind of puts you in control a little bit.
But no, but with me saying that is now, he's trying to get back on his feet, and he realized the queen I was to him. How I was trying to uplift him when he was down. How I was trying to be there for him when he was at his lowest. And now that queen isn't his queen no more. I'm somewhere else, you know what I mean?
But so that, I guess that answers kind of your question. You didn't disrespect him, but he wasn't that.
I think that goes into us also saying that you need to know where that person is when you're entering their life.
So it all starts with the foundation.
So always look at them at the highest of the highest. Just like you look at Obama, or you look at whoever you think that is the manliest of the man, your man should be the manliest of the men,
And if
tearing them down.
If you don't see it like that, then I wouldn't recommend
you being with that
person, regardless if there's an emotional attachment.
So why do you think some women stay around? Because I can tell you why. Most of the time they think, okay, the dick is good and it's safe. Or they gave me so much.
You're saying they stay around because they're dickmatized? That's what you're saying?
I really do. I do.
I don't know. Like, there could be an emotional attachment. There could be like, okay, he was there for this, so I'm gonna stay around, but I'm here now, and like, I don't know why people stay around. There's so many different reasons why they do, but
like I said, I think it's the dick. And the reason why I'm saying that is because for you to beat a man down, make him not feel like a man, but you want a man?
No, that part is about
Doesn't
control.
make sense to me.
It's about control. It's about control.
You think women really? No.
Yes. Nowadays, women want. If you feel like in your career you're a boss, at home you're going to want to be a boss, and a lot of women are bringing that into their home. Like,
we are women at the end of the day, and I know it. I want to feel soft, and I want to feel protected, and I want to feel when I come home, my big old man is cuddling me. Like, I don't want to go in with balls, walking in the house like,
I'm saying most women don't. A lot of women nowadays are not doing that. They're like, yo, I'm a boss chick. I'm a boss. I have my own company. I'm doing this, and I come home like, treat me like I'm the king of this castle.
So do you think that ultimately we're not gonna need men?
I think we need.
Because that's how you're saying it.
No. That's how I'm not agreeing with that. Okay. I'm not agreeing with it.
But that's how you feel people see it.
I just feel like it's changing, it's maneuvering a little bit, and we just need to know that in order for us to be treated how we want to, we have to treat our men like this. And if you want a man, back in the day, like, a man was the head of the household and all this, and if you want to stick similar to that, then just like,
we definitely not in that time, and so that I think goes into.
We want it, but we're not in that time, so like, you gotta choose what you want.
We can't have both.
So basically saying treat that man like a king.
Treat that man like a king and still be a boss bitch.
That's it. That's all you can do.
That's what the fuck you gotta do. Seriously.